go. A little live done kettlebell workout. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Live workout. It's New Year's Day night in the West. It's the day after New Year's here in the East. See if anybody actually joins today. One person, how's it going? Happy New Year. Last set of lunges. Thank you. Set up a goal of 10 gifts, so go ahead and give the gifts. If you're new, subscribe. How's it going? I just started my workout with some lunges, 3 sets. My first workout of the new year, 2026. Here we go. I'm gonna hit some push-ups. Regular push-ups today. Or incline. On my messy couch here. So I'm a set of 20 today. What's up? Who's that? Dirty newbie. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe, thank you. Yeah, like the vid. I got a good waterfall vid I'm finishing editing right now. I went to some waterfalls the other day here in the Philippines. Check it out when it lands in a day or two. If you subscribe, you'll get notice. Yeah, definitely like Dorian newbie. 1675. Happy New Year. Another hot day here in the Philippines. About 9 a.m. It's going to be a hot one today. It's already 87. Push-ups, yeah. 50. I'll try and do 50. I'll probably do like 40. I usually start out with a set of 20 to 30. And then like 2 sets after that, usually 10s and teens. But I just pretty much go to failure with push-ups. What am I looking at? I mean, not complete failure, but I'm weak today after all the New Year's festivities. Gotta get back on track. Do 30. Yeah. Did you see my first set? How about you? It's not really my chest I can't do them. It's usually my triceps that fail first. Jay from Enhypen? What's Enhypen? I don't really have TV. I have Apple TV. I used to have Netflix, but I watch everything on there. I go back and forth. I have Paramount and Apple right now. I hate Paramount. I'm going to cancel it. I'll look up Jay. Is that a YouTube channel or? Not sure. What's up, Mr. Morning Jim? Are you at Phil's? Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the Phil's. Black Rose. It's the day after New Year's here. Time to start working out again. I'm not really big on New Year's resolutions, but I do like to start the new year off right. You know, I don't drink much, but I did a lot of eating and stuff over the holiday. Swiss cheese. Swiss cheesed. Swiss cheesed. Does that mean you got holes in you? Hunk? Yeah. I wish I could get. You can't get Swiss cheese here, but all cheese. Philippines is not a cheese culture. I love cheese. The cheese here is like one of the most expensive foods, and it's really bad. Do you have your own channel? I saw your face before, my brother. It's called Walking Man Walks. It's this channel. I've been doing it a couple years. I'm not real hardcore about it, but I do like travel stuff in the Philippines. You know, I was just saying, I got a video coming out. Me and my little family here went to some waterfalls the other day. Super beautiful. It's actually really close to here. I just moved up here to North Luzon. Oh, no worries, you know, don't have to gift. If you subscribe, that's more of a gift to me. My big thing is subscribers. I want to get to 3,000. I was trying to get to 2,700 by the new year, but I didn't make it. It's okay though. So number 3, 14, not great, but not bad either. So what's that? About 50. Yeah, keep walking. I originally started making this because I would walk, and now I don't have as much free time. I have a 4-month-old baby. Your mind after New York. Did you go to Rockefeller Center? Did that many times. Remember taking a girlfriend there in high school. Oh, cool, man. Black Rose. Well, I'm trying to get better at videos, so watch more. Yeah, I had videos about dating in the Philippines and, you know, getting scammed, and I'm not like free me. Furry man is talking about a video game or what? New Year, sir, not city. Oh, maybe I read it wrong. Yeah, party a little too hard on the New Year. Yeah, I don't really drink much anymore. Definitely ate a lot. Went to a waterfall, did some hiking. You jump scared you. Sorry. All right. Next set. Breathing is definitely important when you're working out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Sometimes I have to concentrate on it. Get those reps. Thanks, man. For me, it's the day after New Year's, so I've already had a day to recover. So I don't blame you guys for not working out today. Tomorrow, though, time to get back on track. for the new year. The second, get all your resolutions done, whether it's losing weight, quitting drinking, reading more books. That was my resolution last year, read more books. I have read about, not as much as I used to read, but like maybe 10 books this year. Time is an issue for me these days. I used to be a voracious reader. But that when I was like a ski bum and whitewater raft guide living in a van before smartphones, I read a lot. Yes, to you young people, there was a world before smartphones, and we had to entertain ourselves in all different ways. You did a little workout today? Hell yeah. The baseball night. You a baseball player? I played Little League, but then I got into like soccer. All my friends made fun of me, so I joined the football team. I was good at that. Halfback. And I also played lacrosse in high school, which I was really good at. Mostly just because I was kind of fast at that age. That's kind of a full body move, but definitely feel it in the shoulders. You play for Team USA? Hell yeah. What position? I've been living here in the winter since like 2019, minus pandemic days, you know. But I still work in the US, so I get furloughed. I have one of those government jobs. I'm a ranger, I can tell you. A river ranger. But I'm what they call career seasonal. It was kind of my dream job. I get furloughed every winter for 4 months. And I used to go down to like Ecuador and Chile and Costa Rica. Those places started getting more and more expensive. So 2019 I came here to Southeast Asia, Thailand, Malaysia, here, and I just kind of been coming back ever since. Center field, nice, that's what I play. Started out as right field, so I sucked. Moved to center field. That was just Little League. I got hit in the eye with a baseball one time because this girl I liked was standing outside the fence, and we were getting trained by some of the Mets players. I grew up in New York, and he hit this pop fly, and she squealed at me. I was super into her. I turned around and bam, hit me in the eye, knocked me the fuck out. Dropped to my knees, fell on my face. Had to be ambulance out of there. 40 stitches later, some plastic surgery. Right here, you can still see it. I was maybe 13. That's awesome, center field. So you're working out all the time then, I'm sure. We got professional athletes on here. Hell yeah. The king of baseball. What's your batting average? Do I like baked beans? Actually, I do like baked beans. When you collab with me, whenever you want, Matthew. Love to do a collab. Are you in the Philippines too? Yo, what up, Fuzzy Otter? Fuzzy Otter fan. Okay, next set. I just started incorporating these a few workouts ago, so I'm not that good at them. Gotta get that V shape going, yeah? Yeah, we could collab. I'll look into it. When I'm on the regular computer, I'll look you up on there, see what you got going on. What do? What's your channel? Send me a link to your channel. So if you're in the West, we'll have to do it early in the morning or late at night, probably. For me, anyway. Okay, next set. So check this out, people love to burn in the Philippines. That's the public beach there, so it's like the New Year's after party. They're probably burning all the garbage. One thing that drives me nuts about the Philippines. Yeah, see down there too? That's the other public beach. Really nice beach. But I go down there a lot and just pick up garbage. This is my personal beach right here, but it's not much of a beach, just a swimming spot. Thank God you're free, furry man. That's a good job. Do I know Stray Kids? No. Is that a channel or what do you mean, Stray Kids in general? Okay. Is that a band? Stray Kids? Gotta work on my form on those. Okay. We'll do some dips next, and my chair dips. So I have almost no equipment. Went to wipe just now. Good for you. We don't wipe here in the Philippines. It's all bidets, you know, bun guns, which is, I've heard it explained like this. If you get shit on your hands, do you wipe it in with a towel or do you wash it off? It's the same idea with a bidet. You got shit in the crack of your ass, you wipe it in with toilet paper or do you spray it with a water bidet? Which do you think gets it cleaner? Ever since I started using the bidet, I installed one in my place in the US too, because I can't go back to wiping grimy paper on my butt and just grinding the shit in there. Maybe that's a little too graphic, but you guys brought up the chitlin in your crack, so I figured it's probably not too graphic for you. Love working the triceps. Yeah, exactly. Once you use water, you never go back to TP. Don't get me wrong, I have TP in my bathroom too to clean up the water. But I use much less TP, and you know, it's just so much more sanitary. I don't know why Americans are stuck on toilet paper. At least gotta use wet napkins. Huh? Have you used a bidet? Sounds like you haven't. The Japanese, look at a Japanese bidet. They have it down, man. They have all these different settings. Warm water, cold water, different pressures. You really don't need wet wipes, which are really bad for the environment, by the way. I have one, I love it, yeah. You tell them. Oh yeah, wet wipes. Oh, I definitely take them. You know, like if I go to my fiance's mom's house here, they don't have a bidet, you know, like, cause they're farmers and they use a cup and a bucket of water. Then I have wet wipes. Cause what they do, and what she grew up doing, is they just use their hand in water. They use their hand like toilet paper. Nice poop emoji, I like it. Happy poop. Zenith Reigns, thank you. So yeah, the poor people here, they just have a bucket of water next to the toilet with like a scoop, water scoop, and then their hand, which I can't bring myself to do, I'll just bring toilet paper and a wet wipe. Well, I was saying earlier, I used to walk, you know, 10,000 steps a day, but I have a 4-month-old baby now, so, you know, I walked a couple miles yesterday. I'll probably walk down to the beach today, but now, whenever I walk, if we don't have the babysitter, I have the baby in tow, so it's not as much as I used to. I mean, that's why I started working out more. But yeah, I used to do a minimum of 10,000 steps a day. I gauged it on my phone. You know, and sometimes I even run and stuff, like a light jog, but I'd rather sprint. I'd rather do like wind sprints like I did in football in high school. That's better for you anyway. You know, I saw studies that people who sprint, you know, it makes it easier to grow muscle mass and you're less likely to have a heart attack. But walking, yeah, is one of the best things for you. But before I had my baby daughter, I'd go like at least 10,000 steps a day, at least 4 to 5 days a week. Now I'm lucky if I get 5,000 steps 3 days a week, unless it's like a special occasion, like the waterfall the other day. I probably walked a couple miles, more than 10,000 steps, and it was uphill and all that stuff, but that's a special occasion. Right now she's so small I gotta carry her in a papoose, so it's good like that. I do like squats and stuff with her. But as soon as she's old enough to walk more, I'll be able to walk more again too. You know, she's my first daughter, believe it or not. I'm learning that having kids is a lot of sacrifice. I'm sure any of you who have kids already know that. Okay, belt dips. The biggest sacrifice is time. Like, I even have a babysitter, you know, but when the babysitter's here, it's during the day. Like, she's here right now. I'm doing this, then I'll work online for a while, edit my videos and stuff, and, you know, have other work I do online. And before I know it, the day will be over, babysitter will leave, and if I want to go for a walk, you know, I got the baby in tow. And yeah, I could usually leave it with my fiance too, but, you know, they want to come with me wherever I go, so it's harder to get the 10,000 steps in than when it was just me and, at the time, my girlfriend. You know, I'd just say, all right, going for a walk, see ya. Come back 2 hours later. Happy New Year. Daz No Cool. Is that your name? Daz No Cool? Happy New Year. Jesus loves you too, apparently. Okay, Bright Rose. Wind. I'm gonna set up a pull-up bar here this week. Ropes. I gotta get a bar, so I'll be adding those to my workout. All right, guys, I got 2 exercises left, and I got some appointments this morning. Pediatrician, and then work. Finish editing that video. Hopefully you guys watch it. Go ahead and subscribe. The video is about a waterfall I went to the other day. Took my baby. Super sweet waterfall. It's like a half-hour drive from here. Pinsall Falls. Dad, is that you, Sophie? Nope, only have 1 daughter and she's 4 months old. That I know of. So. Why, you look like me? Are you from New York, Colorado, Washington, and West Virginia? Those are all the places I've lived in the U.S., although I've been to every state except for Alaska and Hawaii. Mostly because I spent my 20s living in a van, traveling around, skiing, kayaking. Before van life was cool, I lived in a van. I wish I had a YouTube then. I could have made money living in a van instead of working wherever I could get work, picking up guiding jobs, or ski jobs, or construction jobs. I worked at an earthen dam in Colorado where I learned how to drive heavy equipment and move dirt around, cleaning ditches, like water ditches. Yeah, you better keep looking. Looking for your dad or a daddy? There's a difference. One less. Would I rather smell farts that cause a problem, or always fart loudly, but they never smell? I think the latter, David. I don't mind farting loudly. I'm not someone who gets embarrassed too easy. I wouldn't have this channel. People try to embarrass me all the time. Get to your 50s like me, you get pretty thick skin. Or you don't make it. Alright guys, 4 people watching. 5 gifts, not bad, 5 out of 10. Go ahead and subscribe so I could hit that magic 2,700. I'm shooting for 1 million, but you know, baby steps. If Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan can have 1 million subscribers, why can't I? Hell, even that Andrew Schultz, that guy's an idiot. He's got 1 million subscribers. He thought Trump was going to do what he said he was going to do. Okay, shoulders. Yeah, Schultz is kind of funny. I shouldn't pick on him. I love that show Tires. He's pretty funny in that. Cartel de Sinaloa here. All right. Sinaloa. I love Mexico. Don't kill me when I'm down there kayaking. Or can I get a pass to go kayaking there in East Mexico? On the Tomato and the Azul. I'm pretty sure that's Sinaloa cartel country. And love the TV show too. What was that? The Netflix series about Sinaloa. That was a great show. I like the one about Pablo Escobar too, but I really like the Sinaloa one too. have a pass come, sweet. Muy bien, amigo. Let me ask you something in Mexico. How do you not get fat as shit living there? The food there is like off the hook, but you just walk around feeling you gotta take a big shit all the time. I would have to work out a lot more if I lived there. The Filipino food, it's much more like fish, and I guess it matters where you are in Mexico. I spent most of my time there on the East Coast. Sea Cortez. I've never even been to Baja. Joe Nichols, how you doing, buddy? Isn't that a country singer, Joe Nichols? Like, something like that. Martin Luther King and LeBron James in a twerk-off contest. I mean, I would have to say probably Martin had more junk in the trunk. I mean, LeBron, does he even have anything to shake? Josh Nichols' grandpa. Not your grandpa. In fact, I only have one daughter and she's 4 months old, so I'm only in my 50s, but yeah, I could be a grandpa. But I'm not. My grandpa was the coolest guy on earth. He was an Italian immigrant. Worked at a mafia bar in New York. His nickname was Sonny. Worked there in like the 30s and 40s. Going on 100 years ago, I guess. He was 93 when he died, and I was around 30, so. MLK is 5-0. I bet. People, how big is it? Josh Nichols, my uncle tickled me. Oh, that's too bad. Did you kick his ass when you got older, or did you get addicted to getting dickled? You go either way, I think. My uncle was a principal. Not that that exempts him, but we weren't that close. You kicked his ass, all right, Joe Nichols. Pretty sure Joe Nichols was a country guy in like the 80s, right, or 90s. I am. What was your big hit there in the 90s? Achy Breaky Heart? No. That was that other guy. That was that girl's dad, Billy Ray Cyrus. Miley Cyrus's dad. He sucked. Joe Nichols, I think. It's pretty good. That was about the time I moved to Colorado after high school. I never really heard any country besides Devil Went Down to Georgia. The Charlie Daniels song. And then when I got there, it was like Garth Brooks was the biggest price music star of all on the planet at the time. No offenses. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. I can't sing, guys, so give me a hard time if you want. But my favorite country song? I'm not a big favorites guy, but I don't know, I'd have to think about that for a while. Let me get back to you. Flex? Okay. There's a flex. My favorite country song. It's definitely something old school. Like maybe, I don't know. Like I started listening to country in the 90s, so that's my era, So a lot of pop country started getting big back then, but also like Willie and Clint Black and is that his name? Clint Black, Hank, is it Hank? Yeah, Hank Williams Jr. I don't know, I have to think about it. Let me do my curls. It's my last exercise, guys, and I gotta get going, but I really like Amarillo by Morning, but it's probably not my favorite, but it pops to mind. Amarillo by Morning. Amarillo by Morning. Bluegrass, I really love bluegrass. I was really into the Abbott Brothers for a couple of years. Not so much anymore, like 10 or 15 years ago. I don't really listen to country anymore. It's kind of like, ever since like Shania Twain popified it. Now country is mostly like pop, a lot of it. Like Luke Bryan and stuff. I'm not sure. Send me your channel and I'll let you know. Matthew. But sure, why not? What could it hurt to do a collab with you? What do you want to do? Talk about stuff or? As long as you're cool. Even if you're not that cool. As long as you're cordial. You do like a fitness channel or something? You haven't even told me what your channel's about. Are you a gamer channel? The only game I really ever loved is like Call of Duty and Madden. I haven't played games in really years because I don't have time. Back in the day, me and my friends would sit around and play Madden for hours. PlayStation 2. What do they have, 5 now? Xbox One. Maybe in a couple of years when my daughters are old, I'll get a gaming console again. My favorite band? another tough question. Like, when I was a kid, my favorite band was The Clash, bar none. When I was in like 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, if you even know who The Clash is. And not that Rock the Casbah bullshit. Talking London's Calling and the original Clash album. But I also really liked Led Zeppelin 2. I mean, how could you not like Jimmy Page? What else? Yeah, I'm old school. It was my influential time in music when I was in 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grade. I loved AC/DC back then. They definitely weren't my favorite band, but Back in Black. My favorite new band these days, I love the Police back in the day, like the Earl Police, you know, Roxanne. Like I said, the last decade I really listened to a lot of Abbott Brothers, but one of my favorite bands. I like some Filipino bands. I have a band that does Joe Pie. Look that up. Joe Pie. Favorite band of all time. I really love The Who. I had The Who. The Kids Are Alright album on my wall as a kid. I like Genesis too, which was Phil Collins' first band. I don't know, did that help you understand me? Yeah, I listened to a lot of punk bands back in the day. Madness, The Specials, Ian Dury and the Blockheads, Sex Pistols, and then I listened to like the skateboarder shit for a while. What is it? Black Flag. Am I sure I want you to come with me? Editorial. Collab with you mean? Yeah, sure. I like girls. Sorry, Lucas. I'm straight. I have a fiance with a baby daughter. I've liked girls for many years. But even when I was a kid, I always got hit on by gay guys. I don't know why. But I have nothing against homosexuals at all. Salt and Vinegar. That's a band? It's Salt and Pepper, or you like the taste of salt and vinegar? Yeah, have a great year, Lucas. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. Follow me. I gotta go now, guys. It's about an hour. I got an appointment at the doctor for my baby daughter in a little while. Yeah, I like salt and vinegar and a little olive oil too. Do I like the Dodgers? Like the baseball team? I grew up a Mets fan, so from New York. Born in Brooklyn, grew up on Long Island. So, we love the Yankees. I actually grew up disliking the Yankees because they were like, you know, the much better team than the Mets for most of the 90s and 2000s. Although when I was a kid in the 80s, they were good. You were born in Manhattan, all right. Where at? When I was 18 years old, I drove bulk ice cream, a 24-foot freezer truck all around Manhattan before I went to college. I know it like the back of my hand. Anyway, guys, subscribe. I gotta run. I gotta be out of here by 10. I gotta go jump in the shower. I hope you have a good day too, Jax, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna start, I know I keep saying this, but I'm gonna start scheduling these so people have time to get on before I get on. I don't know hard work. How do you know that? You know, you have no idea what I've done in my life. I've worked construction. I've worked as an asphalt layer in New York, where I was the only Caucasian on the crew. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you know, soft hands. You have no idea. I did foundations for a year. What else did I do? I did sheet metal work in Durango, Colorado. I did roofing on Long Island, working for a friend's company. I did window replacements on Long Island in old buildings. Yeah, I've worked very hard my whole life. I grew up with a single mother, 5 kids, on welfare. I got my first job at 14, cutting lawns. Oh, thank you, Lucas. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, Lucas.